Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show tonight. Tonight's guest, we have a unique show. We have a sister that's grown up to become a nurse. She's a young nurse, and she's a traveling nurse. She's come from back east, um, and she's in California doing her work. She's traveling. And it's unique because we want people to see how the younger generation is making a change, and she can be an example to the younger generation. So we're going to bring on Sister Aisha. Welcome to the show, my sister.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes. Now, your name is what?
Aisha
Aisha what?
Al Muid.
And what?
Al Muid.
Okay. And you're from
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland. Welcome to Cali.
Thank you.
That's what I say. Welcome to Cali. We're glad to have you in the studio today. And I met you a few weeks ago
Right.
at Talib Collective in Fremont
Correct.
doing one of our Eids
Right.
celebrations.
Eat. Oh,
Was it
iftars.
was it iftar?
Iftar.
No, I met you before that, didn't I?
No,
It was
I think it
before
was
iftar?
the iftar.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
At
It
iftar
just went- yeah.
at Fremont, and during our conversation, we had a conversation, and I found out that you are a nurse,
Right. A
You-
traveling
you-
labor and delivery nurse.
a traveling labor,
Labor and delivery nurse.
nurse. May I ask your age?
26. I just turned 26. Yeah.
You're 26, and you are a registered nurse, and you're a traveling nurse.
Correct.
So you travel from Baltimore, Maryland, where you originally from.
Right. And to California.
Okay.
I flew here.
So you travel from state to state, actually.
Right. This is my second assignment. I haven't been doing it for so long. Like I've been a nurse for a total of 3 years. Well, almost 3 years. In August will be 3. I've been a labor and delivery nurse for over 2 years, and then I did traveling. This is my second assignment. My first assignment was in Detroit, Michigan, like at the end of last year, like November, and then my second assignment is here in California.
Okay. And the work that you do is, I guess, it's rewarding. I guess.
It is bringing life to this world.
To the world,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own
No,
horn.
really.
I'm just saying.
Really, that's
Right.
what you're doing, actually.
Right.
Delivery nurse.
Correct.
So you started this work. Why?
Well, I always wanted to be a nurse. So I started off being. I always wanted to work in the health field when I was thinking about what I wanted to do with my career, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then I believe one day in school, we had a career day, and we had a nurse there that came, and she was just telling us what she did and all that, her role as a nurse. So then I was like, maybe I'll just decide to be a nurse, and from then it just took off from there. I probably was like 15. And then I went to be a nurse, went to Coppin State University, but Coppin State University, that's my alma mater.
Okay.
And then from there I had clinicals and, different fields like geriatric, labor and delivery. We had to go to different clinical settings. And then from there, when I went to labor and delivery, I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. Like, I felt what I wanted to do.
Your niche.
Right. And
Found
I'm
your
like,
niche.
oh, this is it.
Right.
So.
Okay. So you went to school. Okay. How long did it take to become a nurse?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years, yeah.
You went to school for 5 years to become
Correct.
a nurse.
Right.
Okay. So you're certified registered nurse.
Right.
And you're traveling. Now, how did you become a traveling nurse? How did
Well,
that
first
happen?
you just become a nurse regular, and then you gain experience, because as a travel nurse you have to have a little bit experience. You can't just be traveling and not knowing what you're doing so they want you to have at least a year experience, but I had 18 months experience. Well, some people said they would consider that a little bit experience, but I still was willing to do it just because I like to travel, and I've been traveling since I was little.
Okay.
And I just never could stay still. So I'm like, I have to work, and I like to travel. So I just decided to travel as soon as I felt like it was right. I was like, even if I'm not all the way qualified, I'm sure Allah will guide me and I'll be fine. That's how I move anyway.
Right.
When I'm not even certain, I'm like, Allah got me.
Now you say you travel a lot.
I do.
Okay. You're originally from Baltimore.
Correct.
Okay. Your family's from where?
My mother's from West Africa, born in Ghana, raised in Senegal, and my father is from West Philadelphia.
Okay. So you travel to the Middle East?
No, I've never been to the Middle East. No, not yet. Not yet, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, never been in the Middle East. I've been to Malaysia. That's close to Middle East. That's east,
Yes,
but yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
But I never been to like the Middle East, like what we consider like Saudi Arabia
Right.
or Kuwait and all them countries like that. Not
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Now, the work that you do, you work with bringing babies into the world, delivering babies, and you work with directly with the doctors,
Right. Doctors and midwives.
midwives.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So midwives are like a step under doctors,
Okay.
but they
Okay.
work in labor and delivery. as
Right.
well.
Right. So how long is this appointment that you have now?
This contract
Yeah.
is 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
Yeah.
And then what do you do after that?
You can either they will offer you to extend, or you can ask to extend, or you can find another contract in the state of California.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So hopefully you stay in the Bay Area.
Hopefully, I like it here.
Yeah,
Everybody is so friendly here. I love it here.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Yeah, no, I really like it here.
Yeah, that's
So
good. That's good.
I might stay.
You might stay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. So now you're living where? Where you living now?
I live in near Oakland, Alameda,
Alameda. Okay. And you work in the East Bay. You work in Oakland.
in Oakland.
Okay. And so you go to the masjid. You are Muslima. You
Yes,
Muslim.
born and raised.
You're
Yep.
born and raised Muslim. And so you go to the masjid where?
I've been going to the Lighthouse. I went to ICA too, which is the Islamic community. Islamic community of Alameda. But usually I go to Lighthouse. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And so you have your iftars every evening at different locations.
Different places. I've been everywhere.
You've been everywhere.
Yeah, I've been everywhere.
That's right.
Talib. I've been to Lighthouse, ICA, sisters' houses. Like, cause everybody's so friendly. People. I would just make salat. Last time I was making tarawih at Talif, and I was just sitting next to a sister, and she just was like. We just started talking for like 5 minutes. She was like, "You want to come to my house? I'm having iftar tomorrow." And just exchange number. I'm
that's
like,
right on.
"What?"
That's right on.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
good.
like, yeah.
But people here are friendly.
They
People
are really friendly,
Yeah,
and
they
it's
are
really
friendly.
diverse. I'm not used to really being in a diverse area. Like in Baltimore, it's predominantly black, but this is out of my comfort, and so far I like it.
It's out of your
Like,
comfort,
It's
huh?
out of my comfort.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Like it's kind of like a culture shock, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah, because you meet all kind of people that you wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
'Cause-
no, you
yeah.
wouldn't meet. And they open their homes to you. They're
Exactly.
friendly,
I'm like,
you
what
know?
y'all trying to do to me? But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like,
No, I mean, normally
Right.
a person with one, you got something up your sleeve. What's happening there? But it's not that at all.
right.
It's not that.
And
at all.
it felt genuine.
Yeah.
I can pick up strong vibes. I feel like I have a strong discernment. I think so.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Mashallah, nobody killed me yet.
Exactly. now for the Eid Eid prayer. Like I said, I don't know whether Oakland or San Jose. They got a big one in San Jose.
Right.
I mean, huge. They got the amusement parks and they
In
got
San
all
Jose,
kind of
okay.
rides and different things. And a lot of people go to that. But
Right.
like I said, we have ours in Oakland where we,
Okay.
all the folks and things hang out. And
Right.
it's really nice.
Okay.
You got all kind of food that you gonna get full and you're gonna get full again and full again.
Oh, wow.
And full again. Yeah, you're gonna lay on the grass and just,
Right.
yeah, it's
I might
nice.
go back to Baltimore though for Eid.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, because my family all back. Then they all like, yeah, you coming back and stuff. So I might. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be nice if you're here for it because it's like I said, it's something. It's a day that we have everything. And
Okay.
everything is free and it's,
Right.
nothing. It's everything. People, children. I
Right.
call children little midgets, but so
Right.
they're little people.
Right.
They'll be running around making noises and stuff.
Right.
So it's always good to see the kids running around having fun.
Right.
On the Eid, yeah. So that's a good thing.
Right.
But here in California, down the traveling nurse, do they go throughout different cities, different towns, different countries?
No, you just get hired into that one hospital,
Okay.
and you just take that contract with that one hospital, and you just go to work regularly. You have a schedule just like everybody else for that 12 weeks. Usually, you just filling in for somebody, like for us. When they short staff, maybe the permanent staff went on vacation.
Oh, I see.
Somebody had left, they sick or had a baby. Anything, you just filling in that spot until
Until they come back.
Right.
Okay, I see.
Correct,
I see.
yeah.
So.
And nurses always short everywhere, so
Yeah, they are.
you always
They're right. Yeah,
right.
They're in demand. Big demand.
Exactly,
Big demand
right.
right now. Yeah, we had a sister that worked for you. Matter of fact, you met her at Talif at UC, and she's going through some things now.
Right.
You know, but nurses are short. That's why she's still there because they short of nurses. They can't afford to get rid of her.
Exactly.
You know, so the problem she's going through, she's gonna have to go through it because they need her.
Exactly.
You know? But I want to commend you, and I want to tell the viewers that we have a sister here today that's a young sister here today, and I use her as an example, okay, because there's not too many people in the world, you know, that go to school as a young age and become a nurse at a young age and then take on her job responsibility seriously. You know, she's taking it on seriously. She's doing things in life.
Thank you.
Know, she's making a difference in people's life.
Thank you.
You bring a life into the world.
Correct.
You know, so you're making a difference in people's life, mothers and fathers that have these babies, and you're doing something that the young sisters can do. You look at the show, and a lot of people say, "Well, you know, I don't know if I can do that." Well, you got examples that you can.
Right.
You got examples that you can. You can do anything in the world that you want to do.
I
you can do it.
I swear you could.
Yes, you can.
Like, you just gotta set your mind. Like, I firmly believe, like, if I wanted to be anything,
You can do that.
I can do it.
Sure.
Like, that's just how I was built. And then it's all a mental thing anyway.
Sure.
So.
Sure. You know, I tell people we had a black president at one time in
Right.
this country,
Right.
and they said it would never happen.
Exactly.
You know, Allah run things.
Exactly.
You know,
right.
we just a vehicle, the tools being worked, and when it's set time for it to be done, put it into motion. It's already written.
Exactly.
You know, we have
right.
to just follow instructions, be obedient, and do the thing we're supposed to do, and it's gonna happen.
Right.
You know, and a lot of people take that out of context. They say, "Well, do what you mean? Just follow directions. Just simple.
Right. Just
You know, stay in your car,
pray
stay in
about
your
it
lane.
and also tie your camels. Like,
Exactly.
just study
Exactly.
and
Tie
do
your-
whatever.
exactly.
Right.
Tie your camels.
Exactly.
I stay in my lane. I got a lane. I stay. I don't get out of my lane because if I get out of my lane, I'm gonna have a wreck.
Right.
You know, and like for me, failure is not an option.
What you mean stay out of, if you get out of your
If I
lane?
get out of my lane of what I'm doing,
Okay.
if I cross over into somebody else's lane and become part of theirs, then I'm not doing what I'm instructed to do.
Okay.
Allah instructs me to do things,
Right.
and I wake up in the morning. Every morning I wake up with a smile.
Right.
And some people ask me, "What's wrong with me?" You know, I'm
Like, you crazy.
no, if you just knew,
Right.
if you just knew, I'm on this side of the fence.
Right.
I'm back into the world where I can do things the way that I want to do things, and nobody tell me what to do, how to do it. This is beautiful.
Right.
Failure is not an option.
Mashallah.
You know, failure is not an option. Anything that I want today, I'm gonna get it.
Right.
You know, at one time they said the world was flat. They lied. It's round.
Right. It's still up for debate. So that's what they doing. It's like, no.
You know, so
Right.
so I take it literally. You know, they say, "What's one of your favorites of your Lord? Would you deny?"
Oh, that's my favorite store. Right.
I don't deny none of them.
Right.
I wake up in the morning, Fajr prayer. Alhamdulillah.
Right.
Thank Allah for allowing this to happen. Because I could be one of those statistics, right? At nighttime, and it's a proven fact, at nighttime, majority of people die. They die in hospitals, accidents, strokes, or whatever. Majority of people die at nighttime. So when the morning comes and my alarm clock go off in my head, I wake up.
Right. Even in Islam, they say when you sleep, that's you're closest to death. Right. Your soul's removed, and then right. So
in the morning when I wake up, I'm fired up. I got to smile. Wake up.
right. Like, thank you, Allah. You put my soul
Exactly.
back.
You brought me back.
Right.
You know, some people wake with frowns and.
Right.
I wake up, I'm ready to get up. I'm ready.
Exactly.
Energized, rabbit, been re-energized.
Right.
Ready to go.
Right.
You know, and that's how we have to do it. Just like yourself. You at a young age, you're doing things that that you know that you can do, you want to do, and you're making things happen.
Mashallah.
And I commend
Thank
you
you.
for it. I
Thank
really
you.
commend you for it. You know,
Thank
you're
you.
doing some things, and that's why I said I want you to come on my show because you don't realize, you really didn't realize how serious it is the stuff that you're doing. It's serious. It's important.
Right.
Because people your age, they don't do it.
Right.
They out having a good time. They popping their fingers. They're doing what they're doing, and they ain't worried about it. Because what's going to come is come. They don't understand that anything that comes, you got to make it come.
Exactly.
It don't
right.
just come.
Right.
You know, you got to work for your daily bread. You got to work.
I
for
guess,
your,
and also some people just don't see it in them. They feel like they have to settle with the bare minimum.
Yeah.
I don't. Just they're just their surroundings.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just feel like people should just. I don't know. The first step is just hang around somebody different than you. Like, even when I came here, I felt like I was just put in a different circle, like with people who are even at a higher level than me, and that's pushing me to even want to achieve, to go back, to do more.
Do more.
Because, like, say, usually if I'm hanging around people and I'm the most achieved. I will feel like, oh, I'm set, I'm successful. But if you keep pushing yourself and going to another group, you'll feel like, oh, okay, there's more out here that I can do. And then being out here, so much I was exposed to. I'm like, huh? I didn't know that was a job. I didn't know you can do like it's just stuff I never heard of, and it just make me think like, whoa, what else is out here?
Right. Exactly.
It's like it's crazy what I don't know. Once you learn something, you just know how much you don't know.
How much you don't know.
Right.
Right.
So.
We're in a land. We're in a land of plenty. It's plenty of everything.
Right.
You know, we're in a country that's spoiled, that's
right,
spoiled rotten.
Right.
Because we think everything else is for me. I take this.
Right.
You know, no, it ain't supposed to be like that. Just take what you need.
Exactly.
Don't take no
and
more.
Help the next person.
And pass it on to the next person
right.
that don't have.
Exactly.
We're in a country that all these homeless people, people hungry, people sleep on the street. Stuff a lot. We're the richest country in the world.
Right.
It's going on right here in our country. But what we have to do, we have to get what we need for us, and we have to provide for us, because see, one day you're gonna get married, you have a family,
right? Inshallah,
you have little ones running around, right? And you're gonna be able to say, well, okay, I came up this way, I was raised this way, but I want better for mine,
right? And
you're gonna make it better for yours,
okay?
Because you know what it is to be better,
right?
You come from a situation in life, and you overstepped that, and you moved on, and now you're doing things like that. You know, that was bad. That's
right.
Bad,
that's the whole goal. Like, your parents wasn't able to do this, but they giving you the opportunity, and then you give your kids a better opportunity. So, you know, like, we just keep being better and better for the next person, and it's just not about you. Right. You have to work. Exactly. Right. So I can have a whole lineage of successful people.
Just like that brick we take when we make that wall, out the brick wall, put stone, make the brick.
Right.
That wall, it becomes solid.
Right.
It becomes solid where you can't knock it down.
Right.
You know, and we got to keep on building bricks in that wall.
Exactly.
You know, and build. So when we get to the point where we got family, family is all that matters.
Right.
You know, and depend on family. You know,
true.
Because without family, what are you?
Exactly.
You see, so we have a part that's missing, and you are a unique individual. I give you that.
Thank you.
You're a unique individual. You have a story to tell. You're telling your story. So we want young sisters to look at this young sister, and I want you to tell people on this TV, you know, what you've done in your life to better their life, so they can follow suit.
What I've done for.
As far as raising, you came up as a child in a situation, and you grew up and you got educated, and you wanted more in life, and you get more life, and you ain't stopped because you want more.
Right.
So we want you to tell the people in the living rooms, in the bedrooms, in the garages, outside watching TV outside. We want to tell your story.
Right. So basically, my whole thing is you just got to decide what you want in life. I don't know, because basically, I don't know. What is the question you asked me exactly?
You came up as a young black woman.
Okay.
In Baltimore. Okay. You had a mother and a father.
Right.
Okay. And you always wanted to travel.
Well, I was like put into it. I think I kind of was exposed to it, so that's kind of like why I like it so much. Is because I was exposed to it. Like when I was younger, I lived in Senegal for 4 to 5 years, and then we used to always go from state to state. New York, like we just didn't stay around. We always moved around somewhere. So like even my sisters, we all from different states. Like was born in different states. That's how much they moved around.
Okay.
But yeah. So I guess that's why I like to travel a lot, just because I've been traveling before. So
and then you got to the point to where how'd your interest come to be a nurse? How'd that interest come on?
Well, I already knew I wanted to be like some type of, I didn't know what kind of work, but I knew like humanitarian or something like that. And I didn't know what field. At first I said a doctor, and I was like, I didn't want to. Yeah, I could have been. Yeah, I really think so. Like I still could be.
Sure.
But that's not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I commend doctors, but I just like being a nurse. I feel like a nurse is more hands-on. Yeah, we talk to our patients. Not to say doctors don't, but we're there all the time.
Right.
We advocate for the patients. We just do everything for that patient. So I actually enjoy being a nurse. So yeah, I just knew I wanted to do like humanitarian work. Like I used to watch like Mother Teresa movies and stuff. I like stuff like that. And yeah, so I just knew I wanted to be in health field, and then the whole nursing thing came up with the career day. So yeah, it's good for us to go back to schools and do career days
Sure.
because I actually listen, and even if it's one person, at least somebody listen. So I feel like everybody who chooses a career should go back to their communities and advocate and tell them about what it is that they're doing and how to get to where they want to be. So yeah,
Now coming up, did you hang out? Did you hang out?
what you
You
mean?
know, hang out with partners and friends in the neighborhood. Did you?
Yeah, I did. I had a certain point in my life that I did, like when I used to hang out and just when I was like 14 and 15, the adolescent year.
Right.
But
And
yeah,
then you start going to different things, listening to different people here and stuff that took an interest to you
right,
about different things. And you said, wait a minute, let me go ahead and start doing this, and maybe I might be a nurse.
Right.
What she said made sense.
right,
And the bell rang, bing.
Right.
Okay, you go to school,
right.
and you went to school for 4 years,
5 actually.
5 years. You went to nursing school for 5 years,
Yeah,
and you got your degree in
bachelor's degree.
bachelor's degree,
mhm.
and became a certified registered nurse. Registered nurse, and now they can't stop you.
Correct.
Feet can't stop you now. You're off
Only
and
Allah.
moving. You're off and
Right.
moving. That's a beautiful thing. That's
Thank
a
you.
beautiful thing. So we want to commend you. We want to commend you. We want to give you 2 thumbs up.
Thank you.
And
Oh,
commend
not
you.
one, just 2. Say. Thank you.
Yeah, but 2. I had more than I give you more than that. Get 2 thumbs up. And you keep on doing what you're doing, my sister.
Okay, cool. Thank
Okay?
you.
Because you're doing some wonderful work for society. You know, and you're a young black woman in your own skin. You're doing what you want to do. Ain't nobody controlling you and telling you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, what time you got to be in, turn
Right.
the lights off. You know, you're doing what you want to do, and do that. You know, and inshallah, may Allah bless you with a husband
Ameen.
and a large family, and
Ameen.
continue this world.
Ameen. Thank
We
you.
need more sisters like you.
Ameen. Thank you.
So, yeah, do what you do.
Cool.
Help
Thank
me
you.
find- help me find
May
a
Allah
wife.
bless you as well.
Help me find a wife, too.
Ameen.
Yeah, so but anyway, we thank you for coming on the show tonight, and we're gonna show this on television Saturday night on channel 29 at 7:00.
Okay. Y'all tune
In
in.
30 minutes, you'll be all around the world.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna be in England. You're gonna be in Turkey. You're gonna be in Middle East. You're gonna be in Mississippi. You're gonna be in Texas. You're gonna be all over the world in the next 30
Okay.
minutes. They're gonna be seeing you. Say, wait a minute, is that Aisha? Aisha, you did it again. Yeah, you did it again. So you're gonna be
Right.
on television, and people
Okay.
gonna hear your story, and inshallah, you'll be a tribute to the younger generations to
Inshallah.
do things in life that they think they can do, but they're not sure they can do it.
Right.
If you can think it, you can make it reality.
Exactly. Right.
All right. If you can
Right.
dream it, you can make it happen.
Right.
Right. So anything that you think or you can dream, you can make it a reality. You can make
Exactly. It wouldn't pop up in your mind if you couldn't do
Exactly.
it. Right.
Exactly. You know.
I feel like, I mean, we're gonna die anyway. Just try as much you
Try
do
it.
as much. Do what you want to do.
Try
Just
it.
do every. You know what I mean? Like
Right. You
the
may-
sky's literally the limit. Like
It
you can
is.
do anything you want to do.
Yes, it is.
So,
It is. So
yeah.
thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay,
Thank you
so-
for having me.
Yes. So if you're here in 6 months, we want to bring you back.
Okay.
If you're in California,
Yeah.
if you're in the Bay Area, we want to bring you back in 6 months
Okay. Cool.
to let them know what you're doing in 6 months.
Okay.
So that'll be
That
what-
ain't no pressure.
that'll
Now I
be-
gotta look for something to do.
That'll be December.
6 months from now, we'll be in June, July, August,
Yeah.
September, October,
Yeah.
November,
Yeah.
December. Yep, you're right.
That'd be
September.
December. So we want to bring you
December.
back in December
Okay. Cool.
and show you people what you're doing in December.
Okay.
That's all right.
Alrighty.
So
that's
we're
fine.
gonna put that in your calendar. If I don't remember, you remember it, okay?
Yeah. And no pressure. I gotta look for something
Okay,
to be
okay.
successful in December.
Okay. So we want to thank the sisters for coming on the show tonight. We appreciate that the work that she's doing to help life into the world. And she's an example. She's an example to the younger generation that you can do anything that you want to do in this world. You can do it. You know, in this country you can do it. We got a country where you can freedom of speech. You can say anything you want to say. You go certain countries, they take your tongue out. But you can say anything you want to say in this country. So we got a sister that's speaking and doing what she want to do today. So thank you for watching our show. The Wendell Elamine James Show comes on Saturday night at 7 o'clock on Channel 29. Every other Thursday, we have a live show on Channel 76, call-ins. So look at our show. Give me some feedback. Tell me if I'm doing something that's wrong, if I'm doing something right. Tell me how to better my show. So the show is for our viewers. We have returned citizens coming home from prison. We bring those on to the show and allow them to say the things that they need to say to let people know that they're safe in their community. So thank you for watching the show tonight. Thank you, and tune in.